How are
Good.
you?
Let me get out of the way.
Levert seemed to suggest that they have the edge over you and the receivers in practices. Is that true?
He said they had an edge over me?
Yeah, you, in particular you. I mean, he was pretty much talking you down.
Yeah,
No, he wasn't.
it's all good. I mean, we always compete with each other. You know, we always talk trash. But, you know, we're just doing receivers. You know, Levert is a great defensive back. And, you know, going against him every day, you know, you got no choice but to get better. So we kind of just talk trash to each other almost, you know, but we just have fun, really.
So do you have the edge?
Kind of, yeah.
What's the best one you've gotten over him?
Let me see. I could say maybe a corner out. And maybe, you know, he had great leverage on it. You know, it was a 50-50 ball. And, you know, when he catch the ball on Levert, you know, he get mad about it. He just laugh, you know. But we just talk trash after that. But, you know, it's what it is.
What happens when he gets mad?
Nah, he said we gotta do it again. You know, he was like, I'm done. You know, I'm not coming back. I got my win for the night. So I just keep walking.
How's the offense evolved, I guess, since the beginning of the year?
How's it?
The offense evolved since the beginning of the year, so now.
And I feel like we improving every week. I feel like this win we had against Rutgers gave us momentum a little bit. You know, we focus on our details. I like this game, and I feel like we really prepared, you know, for Iowa.
On Saturday when Gas was on the sideline, he would come over to you guys in between series and just talking to you guys. What kind of things was he saying?
You know, having guys on the sideline this past Saturday meant a lot, you know, because he's normally in the box, but he's on the sideline just like he is in practice, you know, asking us, you know, yelling at us and all that. But having him on the sideline, you know, felt good. You know, he asked him what we saw. You know, you could tell he brought the juice to the sideline a little bit and gave us our offense momentum.
When did you find out you had strep last week?
Monday. That Monday. You know, I was feeling kind of sick that weekend. You know, but it wasn't a thing. I bounced back and I came back Thursday. You know, but
Were you sick like during the Wisconsin game then?
You know, I had a little sniffles. You know, nose run a little bit, but it was all good. It wasn't nothing.
Was there ever any doubt that you would play on Saturday?
No, I was playing regardless. I didn't care. But, you know, it was cool. I was taking my medicine, you know, got rest. And the team needed me, so I was there.
Back to Gaddis being on the sidelines a little bit. How much discussion do you guys have about, you know, are you telling him, I know skill players want the ball, are you telling him, coach, you know, throw it down the field, I got a matchup? Like, how much back and forth do you guys have with him?
A lot. You know, he just asks us what we see. You know, and our coaches in the press ball, they see the matchups, and, you know, and Coach Gaddis will find ways to get us the ball, and he does that.
Were you
say
able,
you're open always?
I'm always open.
were you able to have that dialogue with him when he was in the press box, or not as much?
Not as much, but, you know, him being in the press box, he can see the coverages. But, you know, on the sideline, he just asks us, you know, what leverage, you know, what details are they using, and we can really tell him. He's like, all right, you know, he changed it. You know, he write it down, and maybe you could just call it next play.
How close is Donovan, you think, to being Donovan again? I mean, I think Josh said last week he didn't practice, but went to Wisconsin and obviously practiced last week.
Donovan, he's, you know, he can help it. You know, he's living in the training room. You know, he's preparing, and, you know, every day. You know, each day he getting better. You know, little by little. He's not really, you know, pressing just to come back, but, you know, he doing all he can. You know.
I don't know how much you interact with Hunter Neff, but what have you? What are some your impressions of him since he's been on campus this year? Hunter Neff.
Hunter Neff.
Yeah. A walk on. Oh man. Sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, he's part of my team. You know, team. So, you know, we all talk to each other. It's not like we don't communicate. You know, we all see each other. We just talk. You know, joke. So I ain't know who you talking about, Chris.
How close? Everyone says, but it was Rutgers, right? You know, but how close was that offense? What we saw to what you see in practice, and what you think will be on display going forward?
You know, we knew as an offense, we always knew, you know, what we were capable of doing. We just had to show it, and I feel like throughout those games, we really didn't show it. You know, had a lot of turnovers. And, you know, that loss to Wisconsin. You know, we don't like losing. You know, having that feeling is kind of bad. So we just don't need that feeling again. So we was really focusing on our detail that week up to Rutgers, and it showed on Saturday.
The passing game had a lot of success against Rutgers. What do you think led to that success?
Just trusting the play calling. The receivers working on our details. Watching film from Wisconsin. What can we do better? We can always improve as a receiver core, and Shay can always improve as a quarterback. You can always improve. So I feel like we took that to another level.
Back to Levert a little bit, are the relationships that you have with guys on defense that you're going up against constantly similar to the relationships you have with guys in your position groups, in the sense that it's like friendly competition?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like we go against Levert every day. We talk to him. We go against Michigan, good on good, ones and ones. But mainly just trying to get each other better. Our relationship with each other is always good. It's no love-hate relationship, so it's good.
Things never get heated at all?
Nah, not with me.
Yeah.
I be chilling. I'm a chill guy. I don't want to cause no trouble.
You joked a minute ago about saying you're always open. But do you feel like the offense should take more chances, especially with your size, with like 50-50 balls and stuff like that, where even if you're like looks like you're
I feel like as a receiver core, we're always open. I believe in our guys, and Shay believe in us, and I believe he can give us opportunities to go make a play. And I feel like we can go make the play.
Do you see the passing game staying as involved as it was against Rutgers?
That's this week.
Going forward this season?
Yeah, our run game's pretty good too, passing game. I feel like as we just keep building, we're going to be a dangerous offense.
What do you think of the California law that's going to let college athletes make money off of deals with agents and endorsements?
I really don't know about that. I don't keep up with none of that. I don't know.
Okay.
Did you have some moments of frustration in that Wisconsin game? I mean, it felt like you were open. You looked like you were open a couple times, and
just we was losing. You always get frustration when you lose, but not really. It was just open. It's all right. It's what it is. Next play. I'm not gonna hold no grudge, but the times I was open. I know Shay. Gonna find me next time. So it really wasn't no frustration a little bit, but yeah.
We've heard a lot about Joe Milton's arm, his arm strength.
Yeah.
Have you seen him get smarter about when he uses that?
Yeah, you can see Joe growing as a quarterback. We always know since Joe came in how far he can throw it. But Joe's getting better as a quarterback. He's trusting, his ability. Joe's a ball player, and you saw what he can do on Saturday with the ball in his hand, and we all believe him.
Levert says he doesn't want to catch balls he throws. He just tries to bat.
Joe, some things hurt.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Do you ever tell him to just
Oh, sometimes, put a little touch on it. Just a little bit, but that's Joe. He always can throw a dart. We all know it, so you gotta prepare for it.
What kind of strides has Christian Turner taken in the last year?
Big strides, last year, we saw what he can do, a little glimpse of it. This year, he's really focusing on his craft. And, every opportunity he get, you can tell he's trying to, work on it. He's trying to make this offense good.
Seem like we're seeing more and more of them, maybe slowly, but Giles and Mike Samerstill and Cornelius Johnson. How have they emerged, and how have they kind of taken to the game now that they're actually playing in actual games?
A lot. Our receiver room in the future is going to be bright. Giles Jackson, Mikey, Cornelius, they're great players. So they kind of just watch and learn from the older guys a little bit. But they still getting their reps. They still getting better, working on their craft too, and still learning.
What's the biggest challenge for a young receiver?
Biggest challenge? Just getting better, maybe. You can always get better, but challenge for a young receiver. Just learning from the mistakes you seeing. Don't make that mistake. Just get better.
strange with Oliver on the other side on Saturday?
It is kind of strange, but Oliver, he was here. It's another brother, but so it's just, he's just on the opposite team. As we competing at the end, we cool.
You been texting with him at all, or?
Nah, I haven't.
Were you surprised that he left?
Yeah, I was, but you gotta make decisions best for you. Wasn't mad about it. Just doing best. He felt like that's what he needed to do. To chase his goal, and he made that decision. But still support him. Not mad because he left. Just hoping the best for him.
All All right, move Nico along.
Thank you.